Hey everyone, how are you doing today? Well, I'm so sorry I couldn't do the live today at 11 a.m. because I had an emergency with my dog, but here I am at 3 p.m. on Friday, so I'm happy to be here. Um, Today, I prepared a live today to talk about a topic that I share in the online program, nourishing your inner sacred space. And if you have any questions or would like to, interact with me during this live, feel free. Nourishing your inner sacred space is a practice that I developed throughout the years to help my clients feed their soul first. It is a practice of becoming aware of which interactions are suppressing or contracting us, and what are the interactions or even situations in our lives that have the power to expand our awareness or empower us on a deeper level. And I've seen a lot of people when I am working in private sessions that sometimes our environment doesn't have the condition that allows for growth. And when we are welcoming the new, when we are willing to create transformation on a deeper level, by transforming ourselves, by going within, we naturally create transformation on the outside. And something that I really bring this to my clients as a reminder is that the way we feel on a daily basis determines the quality of our lives. How we feel determines the quality of our lives, because emotions drive behavior. How we feel will influence how we act. It will influence our choices, and we want to become more aware of how we are feeling in our interactions with others. So there is that famous quote that you become the 5 people that you spend most of your time with. And for me, the practice of nourishing our inner sacred space, it's more about honoring who lights a candle on your inner altar, who is bringing the flowers, the petals, the aromas, and we start to honor the presence of those who are contributing to this inner practice, to this inner expansion, this inner growth that is happening, that is unfolding. And when I'm working with people, I've seen so many times people trying to change others, or people engaging in conflict, engaging in conversations or in battles that actually don't serve their highest purpose. Our highest purpose, our inner purpose, is to be at peace. And our interactions, our relationships, they should contribute to this inner peace, right? And what seems to me is that it is common to say, the term boundaries. I don't like to use the term boundaries because I believe that we are all one. There's no separation. In consciousness, there's no separation. The ego creates the separation. We are in the body because we are still attached to ego's beliefs systems. So if if in consciousness we are all one, trying to create boundary, isn't something that, let's see, will help us, it will help us to grow spiritually, I think. But what I believe is that we can create sacredness around us. We can develop, and I think this is like a muscle. We are constantly learning how to create sacredness, how to create sacred space, how to create sacred space in our home, how to create sacred space, a sacred space when we are with our friends, with our families, with our family, and this is, I think this is a skill. It is a skill to be able to nourish ourselves, because when we nourish ourselves, we are loving ourselves more. And I believe that all healing is about self-love, you know. And when I say self-love, it's this universal love, because what you give to yourself, you give to others. If you are not willing or capable or able to give this nourishment to yourself, you cannot give something that is meaningful to anyone else. So transformation starts with ourselves. This practice that I call nourishing your inner sacred space is a practice that is about how can we provide the conditions that will allow this expansion, this inner freedom and inner peace in our lives. So the idea here is that we start to develop this awareness about what interactions are, you know, empowering to us, uplifting to us, and what interactions are draining, or interactions that, you know, there isn't a proper flow of energy happening there, or there is some conflict or, you know, discomfort. And we start to see the ratio, you know, if we are interacting more with people in situations that drain us or disempower us, or if we're interacting more with, you know, people in situations that, you know, empower and uplift us. And this is all about creating balance, or changing, creating a little bit of change. When I'm working with people, and people are, you know, feeling hopeless, or when they are feeling stuck, and when we start, you know, doing this checking, you know, and learning more about their interactions and their relationships, we often will see that, you know, their relationships and their interactions are really draining. And what usually I see is there are, you know, the people that want to be the savior, and they want to help everyone, and they want to be there for everyone, but they are not there for themselves. They are not there present with themselves. And they have this intention, this good intention to help others, but in fact they are not helping, you know, because they are not in their full capacity, they are not fulfilled enough so they can contribute in a way that empower other people. The other thing that I usually see is people that are trying to change others. So sometimes family members, and they keep trying to change people to make them behave in a way that they think is the right way. And this only causes problems. It just causes this inner battle and conflict. So for those who are enrolled in the online program